our company wherein clients really work hand in hand. They do get involved with everything, especially during trainings.
We attend workshops to understand what is their existing process and how can we transform it to be a more seamless, more effective way of doing things once they get transitioned to us as a vendor who provides that service.
So mainly my role is to make sure that we are contractually diligent. Whatever the agreement is or whatever is stated in the contract, we have to make sure that we meet those every end of month, or at least weekly or daily if possible.
We also invite them if they would want to do a client visit in Manila and see for themselves how the people are on the floor. And to us, we're very flattered to show them at any given time. They just drop in.
We work hand in hand with the client team as well as the client themselves to ensure that we get the right information to the representatives and that the representatives deliver it efficiently to the people that they are serving for.
For me, it is important to know the American culture so that we would understand how they communicate, first of how they speak.
We start with the telephone technique training, and then we continue with 8-day core.
It gives them an idea of how to be actually working on a BPO.
They need to understand U.S. benefits. That's, a very important knowledge that the representatives would need to understand. So even before them starting to learn the client process, we actually start with training them with the core concepts of, what is health and welfare, what is pension, what is 401k.
Then we proceed with 2 days tools training, and then we have what you call a call simulation.
We all know that most of our trainees would be based here in Manila, so they would have a different accent as to those clients that we are supporting. We do have accent and neutralization training.
It really helped a lot because it's also because of the trainer. Yes, he is able to help us to practice and to enunciate more, and of course building our grammar. That is the very important.
Thank you for calling Employee Service Center. This is Aska, and to verify your PTR number is 00149.
The training doesn't stop there, because once they take in calls, that is what we call learning lab. This is a 2-week period wherein still the trainer, the one in charge, is still monitoring if the reps are doing their job correctly.
We need to train them for most of the terminologies that would be used on that specific client. They would need to know HR file requests, so they would have an idea what it is. What do you mean by job offer? What actual open enrollment means? How it's being done in the US?
At least once a month, we have refresher on our trainings, so it will help us a lot. Also, when there are new updates, I make sure to save it in my computer. So in case I need some refresher, I'll just take a look at it and review.
We have quality analysts who would check and evaluate calls if the resolution you're providing the callers are correct.
I also check the transactions of the representatives. So I do score them, and if there is anything that I get to listen which would need improvement, of course we do coach the reps for those particular coaching opportunities.
We do encourage them not to memorize, rather to analyze.
So with that, a combination of a hardworking trainee, good product knowledge, good soft skills, then you come up with star employees.
The environment here in Manila is very conducive of teamwork, team building, and growth.
I like the atmosphere in here, and the location is great.
Well, the main key is really to do management by walking around, making sure that, hey, are you okay? How's your day today?
That's one of the reasons why our employees do stay here in our organization, because they feel that they're valued, they feel that they're empowered, and because of that, they always are motivated to come into work every day.
The culture here is family. No man is an island.
It's very difficult for us to find people outside who knows health and welfare, 401k and pension, So we groom and develop the people from within to be experts in that field.
The Filipino culture is very welcoming.
I think it's an advantage that most of our employees are Filipinos because customer service, hospitality, it's all given. It comes naturally for us.
When you're in the company with this one, you're very accommodating and you still give your best to these clients. And I think that's one of the reasons why we are excelling in this BPO.
When somebody calls in, we make sure that we help that person and we put ourselves in their shoes. And when they hang up, we make sure that they're happy and they got the help that they need.